What's up guys, Michael Gibson here, Classic Rock 96.1. And today I want to give you a look at the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. This is the fun collectible just released on November 12th to help celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda. Now this is obviously very similar to what Nintendo did last year for the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. As you can see, their Game & Watch that they released for that. This particular Game & Watch had Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2 The Lost Levels, which is the actual Super Mario Brothers 2 that was released only in Japan, as here in America we got the Super Mario Brothers 2 that we had. But we're going to go and take a closer look at the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. And as you can see here, this nice gold box. And when you take this sleeve off, just like the Super Mario Brothers one, you can see the Legend of Zelda artwork on this sleeve. And it got the bushes from the original game here, got from the opening sequence there from the original game on the NES. Kind of neat there. But once you get that off, you have your box here with which features Vermin, which is the LCD game that is featured here on this Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. But let's go and get inside of the box. And whenever you open it up, of course you have your instructions there, which will just let that fall on the floor. Let me grab those real quick. There we go. Now you have your Game & Watch here inside this insert, and then right here where you see the Triforce, open that up, and there you have your USB Type-C charging cable right inside there. So a nice little storage spot for that. But we'll take a look now at the game. Ooh, what is that? Really? Well, look at that. Okay, this is pretty cool. It turns into a stand. That's neat. All right, so they can do that, and then you do that. And look at that. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah, so you got a nice little stand to put your Legend of Zelda Game & Watch in. So let's go and get it out of this wrapper here. And then, yeah, just set it in there. Okay, that is cool. That's a really neat feature right there to go along with that. But hey, let's go and take a closer look at the Game & Watch. Your power button here on the side, your USB-C charging port there. And we'll go and turn it on, and here you are with your clock. Obviously part of the Game & Watch. And as you can see, it's actually moving to different parts of the game of Legend of Zelda as it's displaying the time, which is kind of neat. Another neat part about this clock is that it's actually playable. So yeah, once you just hit one of the directional keys here, and look, you can play the game while the time is sitting there right below you, which is kind of neat. Huh. That was something you actually couldn't do with the Super Mario Brothers one, which would have been a lot of fun if you could have done that. Another thing you can do is if you hold A while you have the clock going, it changes, and instead of having that beep, beep, beep with the seconds there, you actually have the game audio, which is kind of cool. And then if you hold down A, it will switch back and just do the seconds there. So yeah, just kind of a fun little neat feature there with the clock part. But let's go and get into the games. And you have a game time, I'll pause set here, but we'll go to game. And here you have the original Legend of Zelda. It was on the NES. Also you have the Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link, and the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which was on the Nintendo Game Boy. There's also Vermin, the LCD game here, and then there's also a playable timer. And this kind of features some stages from the Nintendo games, and you can actually see if you can complete those in a fast time. Also, too, you notice this says English there to the right. If you switch, you can actually play the Japanese version of these games as well. It's kind of cool. But let's go and get into The Legend of Zelda, the first game. That's neat. The sound is really good on these as well, which I'm probably going to get copyright stricken. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the volume down. Nintendo's weird about that. So But we'll go and hit start. We are playing the original Legend of Zelda, and of course, you got to go in here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You got to get that first sword. But here we are playing the very first Legend of Zelda on this Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. And it's definitely, it's very playable. It plays, the system itself plays pretty good. But yeah, there you go. I mean, you're playing Legend of Zelda here on the Game & Watch. Let's go ahead and let's get into some gameplay of the Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link. Now, I never played a lot of the Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link. I played a little bit of it. I don't think I actually ever owned it either. I think I just would rent it from time to time and will play it. I never really got it, for lack of a better term. But we're going to give it a try and play just for a little bit of The Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link. So here we go. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, playing here on the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. And again, I never really understood this game or what exactly was going on or what you were doing with it. I'm sure if I played this some more, I would probably get it and probably understand it a little bit better, but never really did. I guess this is the first dungeon to get into, I guess. But anyway, so there you have it. You got Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link here on the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. So we'll go back to Game, and we will go down to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening that was on the Nintendo Game Boy. Got that opening cutscene. This was some prime time stuff back in the day, believe it or not. I mean, to have cutscenes like this in a game was kind of mind-blowing a little bit, yeah. Of course, nowadays we're used to the big cinematic experiences that games are. But we'll go into get some gameplay, okay? So here we are now into The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And I've played a little bit of this game, not actually on the Game Boy itself, just through some emulators. So I don't know a whole lot about this one either. So this is actually what is kind of fun about having these little systems is, you know, playing these games, a lot of people for the very first time. Yes, I know there's something I got to get to be able to lift that kind of stuff at some point in the game, but there you have it. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening here on the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. I might have to say this is a pretty fun device. You can pick this up just about anywhere. It can be Walmart, Target, Best Buy, even online. However, I would go through one of the major retailers online to pick one of these up. The main reason is that scalpers do have this, and they're going to be putting it up for, you know, $75, maybe $80 through eBay. Don't get it through them, okay? The retail on this is $49.99, and again, that's at any of the major retailers. That is also, if you go through a major retailer online, $49.99 is the price. That is what you want to pay for this. Before I go though, there's one other cool little Easter egg that you will find on this Game & Watch. And if you flip it over to the back, and I'm going to cover up the light. When you're playing the game, you actually have an illuminated Triforce on the back. And that's using the screen on the front to be able to illuminate that Triforce. So just kind of a neat little Easter egg that they included here on the Nintendo Legend of Zelda Game & Watch, which is out now Definitely will make a great gift for somebody that's a Legend of Zelda fan, somebody that is a Nintendo fan, or just, you know, somebody that just likes to collect video game stuff like myself. So, but I hope you enjoyed this look at the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch system that is out now at major retailers. $49.99 is what it will cost you. It'll be a great gift for anybody, a great gift for yourself, but pick it up wherever you can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.